the Dalo Urban Podcast.
Yahman Dennie, the original Midwest Dandada.
Respect,
You know?
respect, bro.
Represent Flintown.
Yes, sir.
Know?
Sir.
That's my hometown right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna jump right into it, man. I want to know, where were you born?
Well, I born in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and grew up in Trinidad and Tobago.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. How long were you there in Trinidad?
For about 12 years, because I went to Trinidad when I was 17. I hid away on a ship and go to Trinidad, you know.
Okay. How is it there in Trinidad? Because I'm just asking because I've never been there, and I always, heard about some of the controversy and things like that that went on in Trinidad, and I always hear also great things about Trinidad as well. So how is it in Trinidad? Like
from my experience, Trinidad is a paradise. I say Trinidad is the capital of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Like in Flint, everybody know say Jamaica because of the accent. But the Caribbean actually made up of different countries.
Okay.
And if you hear my accent, I have an accent with a Vinci, Trini, an American accent. But if you hear Trini, you know he's a Trini by his accent. A Jamaican, if you really know, you know him by his accent. Guyana, Barbados, every island have a different accent.
Right.
But people just say Jamaica because Jamaica in general, that's what they know.
Right. I see what you're saying. So if you really listen, you can really detail in the accent more than just saying, okay.
He's from Jamaica.
So what was it like growing up there? I mean, was it crime or, was it, I know it's crime, but what was the atmosphere like growing up in Trinidad? Like far as a young kid coming up to when you finally left?
But crime wasn't like that. It's tough crime to me, people don't trouble you unless you into something that's how it's same with like Flint.
Right.
I walk anywhere in Flint, but in Trinidad, if you're not into stealing or drugs or something, people don't just walk up to you and just mess with you and just kill you or do you something. You have to be most of the crime is you have to be involved in something.
Okay.
And in the Caribbean, people go talk, you might have 2 murders a day, right? And because the Caribbean people, we go talk, and it keeps spreading. And I go call my family overseas and everybody, okay, well, Trinidad have plenty crime. But actually, it's not so bad, it's the same with all other countries.
Right.
But just because maybe we people talk, the same with Jamaica, the crime rate is heavy. But it's heavy everywhere else because even though in New York, 5-6 people get killed every day. But you don't really hear about it.
Right.
They go about it as a normal business, but if that happens down there, it's like the world come down. So you hear more about the crime in these places.
Okay.
And to me, the crime come from these drug cartels from different places bringing the drugs through the Caribbean. So when they bring the drugs through the Caribbean, they're asking the local people to fence it. Because I can bring it to you and say, how are you to fence that for me? And you go and say, yeah man, I got 30 kilos of cocaine. So I go on and tell my friend, you got 30 kilos. But let me take a 10 from it. And it's so but actually we don't really have the money to buy drugs and all them guns and stuff. It's people bringing that for us.
Wow. And what was it like transitioning or when you got to America from Trinidad? How was the transition? Was it, did you have to get used to America or was it, how was the experience once you got here to America?
Because of my personality, it wasn't that hard for me because when I get here, I didn't have a job, so the same hustle that we hustle in Trinidad and in St. Vincent, I take the same hustle to the street here, right there on Clare Road off a Strout in the parking lot they have down there where the church was. And I go there and set up, start selling t-shirts and hats and there was hustling for a long time. So, I take the same street, but I wasn't hustling mangoes and coconut. Because here you ain't have that. So I was hustling clothes, I see. But the same hustle, just a different city.
I got you. Okay. What was the first thing that got you into music?
Well, this guy called B-Brack. I don't even know if you ever hear about B-Brack. B-Brack.
Yep.
He knew my brother. So he asked my brother if he could put some of his accent because of my brother's accent. So my brother said, man, I don't do the music, But I know my brother, he just fool around and think he could chat. So he tell B-Brack, asked me, he asked me, say, you want to say something on an album for this guy? I said, no problem. So B-Brack take me to somebody up in Flushing. And he gave me the rhythm and I write the rhythm on what he want me to do. And the producer say, man, the man, he could flow. He got a good accent. So on the same rhythm, he say, you could sing something on this rhythm by yourself. And then I start to spit, you don't want to mess. No, that was all the rappers in the Midwest, they step them game up, snap it up. Bitches and hoes, man, you gotta give it up. And then I spit on that and spit the whole thing, and this where it start from.
Okay.
You say, man, you could flow, and I think about that for a long time. And then I start to put my stuff together.
Okay. Who inspired you to make music? Like, who was your big inspiration to say, okay, besides that experience, was there any particular artist that you might have looked up to or said, okay, that kind of inspired you to say, I want to do music as well? Or was it just that experience?
Well, just that experience, and I hear it back because I never liked my voice.
Okay.
I always like to try to do a coarser voice than that I never really liked my voice. It's finely like a girl voice. So this guy called Jack Frost and Crow, he take me to Mark Taylor. And Mark Taylor was the first man who really started to work with me into music and telling me, he said, you got bars. You just say no. You ain't know when it's bars or no, but you could just spit on a whole, do 2 songs on just now for now. And his Mark really worked on me. And then I go to Bernard Terry, and Bernard Terry sealed the deal for me in terms of BT, rest in peace, he's a good man.
Okay, how would you describe the music that you create?
Well, my style of music presently, like right now, I'm now getting into knowing the type of artist that I could be great at. Before, as I was saying, I was just trying, just because I like my voice, and I go make a song this week and I shop by Mark Taylor Friday, and he said, yeah man, you're back again. I said, yeah, I got a next song. We will record it. Next week I shop again. He said, yeah man, again, you're back. How it's so quick? And then we just recording song. But now I think I'm into being an artist. I could consider myself, I think I know how to make a hit record. And I learned that working with BT.
Okay. With that being said, what is your creative process? Like when you go to write a song, what process do you go to gravitate towards your creativity? Or is there certain energy that you have to be in when you go to writing, or is it something that just hits you, then you go to writing, or is it a certain process that you have when it comes to creating songs?
When I create like stuff, I start from things what I got. So I try to walk with my past, like my story now, the music I do now. Before, I like to do dance music. I always want to let you dance and I put a message in it down the line. Now I try to search from my life story and I get something from that and I add into what going around with the world and stuff. And now, like, as I get older, I want to share a message of the Most High in my music. This song I just released, it called It's a Beautiful Day. So I don't want to wait until Judgment Day to teach you the righteous way. But at least once in your lifetime, you have to pay a visit. At least one time in a lifetime. You know, because the blood of Jesus is like paradise. So that the kind of music right now that I could write a song and I know it's coming out good. So I have a song called I Am Blessed. That's my biggest song. The song that I just released is as big as I Am Blessed or even bigger. So what I do, I have these two songs playing back to back, and the rhythm, I'm working on a song right now. The rhythm is in, so I hear in I Am Blessed, It's a Beautiful Day, then I hear the rhythm. So I'm writing the song so it could be better than those two songs that I already know is already big. So when I do come out, this song, it will be bigger than.
Gotcha. I got another question, okay? If you could open up a show for any artist, what artist would you pick to open up a show?
Right now, I say if I would like to jump on a stage with Bojo Banton, Bojo.
Okay.
You know, I really respect the youth as an artist. Because he could do dancehall, he could do any type of music, he open-minded to doing different type of music.
Okay. Got a couple more questions for you. How do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
It impacted a lot because people not buying music, you could go anywhere and get free music. So other artists putting out the music, you're not really making no money from selling, because back in the days, I print up 1,000 CDs and it like went like crazy. Now people are using CDs and then they're going everywhere and you could get free download and stuff like that. So what I do, I'm just trying to market my name as an artist. That's all I could do, market my name as an artist, put my music out there, and we get some shows and get paid shows, because like depending on download, it's not really. So all you could do is market your name, and if you have a brand, try market your brand. That's way thing. But for the internet, like me, I'm known internationally by the internet. Because any country, if you go on Facebook, Instagram, you see Yahman Dennie, you see people following me. The last song I dropped, I had 200 DJs send for the song.
Wow. Okay, last question, man. Last question is this one right here. What is one message that you want to give to your fans? One message.
I want them to me, I say, stay positive. And whatever you do in life, do you. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be like Yahman. If you see me up there with the music, you try to get up there, but don't jealous. And don't jealous another man for what another man have. If you try and you still there, and you look and you see Yahman up there, don't jealous Yahman up there. You know? Just keep trying and be blessed where you are, because one day you will get there. You know, so just do you. Because in life every man have a talent, you know.
Yes, sir.
Don't care what you do, every man in life born on this earth with a talent.
I agree. And for everybody that's watching or everybody that's listening, where can they find you at?
You mostly find me on Facebook at Yahman Dennie or at Yahman Dennie. It's the same Yahman Dennie, but I lost one of my daughter at 19 years. So, you know, I carry her name for it to still live on. So Aziza is my daughter's name. So I just carry her name so her name could still live on. So I have my Yahman Dennie and I have Yahman Aziza Dennie. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You find my music on any digital platform. Just type in or Google Yahman Dennie, I'll pop up.
The Dalo Urban Podcast.